So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 87 of our Portsmouth career mode. And we have a massive game here because this is the Champions Cup playoff round. It is going to be up against Salzburg. I don't know if it's two legs. Yes, it is. So it's two legs, but look how congested our fixture list is. We've got a game against Salzburg, then we've got a game against United, then we've got a game against Salzburg, then we've got a game against Bolton, then we've got a game against Aston Villa. So we've got 5 games in the space of just about 2 weeks. So it's going to be tough on the players, but we've got to try and get through this round. This is really important for us. If we lose it, we go into the Europa League. If we win it, we go into the Champions League. The squad we're going to be putting out in this one is going to be our second team lineup, but it is very strong anyway. We've got, on the left making his debut will be De Franchi. Then we've got Van Drongelen, Dennis and Vela. We've got Stevans playing at CDM. We have Vargas, Cifuentes and Azevedo in the three in the middle. And up top we have Mbappe, Lotin and Amana. Come on, guys, let's see how we can get on. So win the ball back with Amana through to Lotin through to Hugo, Azevedo, Hugo lets fly. It's a good save from the late stage goalkeeper. As Mbappe Lotin plays the ball back to Josh Vela through to Amana through to Hugo with another good chance, and Hugo's put it wide. He's had 2 good chances in the opening 10 minutes, and he's let both of them go to pot. Very poor from Hugo. So Lotin's on the ball here. Lotin offloads it to Tito Cifuentes. Cifuentes gets taken down, but he does win the ball in the process. But they play the ball back to their goalkeeper, and their goalkeeper hoops the ball upfield. So in theory, we need to try and score in this game because we're playing away from home in Germany. So the away goal is going to be very crucial. We need to score. So the ball out wide to Lotin. Lotin through to Jason Vargas. Vargas down the left-hand side has got a fantastic chance as he cuts back inside. Oh! He tried too many step-overs. We normally don't do enough. This time we tried too many, but we played a good ball inside to Hugo Azevedo. It's a good ball across to Amana, but Amana can't win that one. But it comes to Stevans. Stevans lets fly from range, gets a deflection, and we win ourselves another corner kick. So from this corner kick, can we whip it in with some pace? We can with Jason Vargas. Can we win that one in the air with Hugo? We can. It's a good save from the goalkeeper, though. Ball through to Lotin. Lotin's on the ball. Lotin with the ball through to Jason Vargas. Vargas at a tight angle. One to save from the goalkeeper. How is this goalkeeper doing it? We would have been 2 or 3 up by now if it wasn't for him. So Josh Vela wins the ball back. It comes to Jason Vargas. Vargas plays down the ball down the wing. He puts a good ball in the box. It comes to Hugo Azevedo. He takes it past his man. And that is more like it from Hugo, as he will not miss from there. He had 2 chances early on and Lakeside got let off. But this time we score the goal. And what a goal it was as well. Vargas playing very well down this right hand side. Puts a good ball in the box. They try and defend it. That's a lovely first time touch to take it around his defender. And that finish into the back of the net is very emphatic. The goalkeeper is never going to be keeping that one out. 1-0. And we've done it again. We've scored the goal, and this time it's Stevans with the goal. Our centre defensive midfielder scores the header. Our number 26 has doubled our lead just after the half-time break. What a ball that is from Hugo into the centre. And that's an emphatic header into the back of the net, off the crossbar as well. The goalkeeper may have been in inspired form in the first half, but towards the end of the first half and the second half, we've scored 2 goals. And it looks like we've got a foot in the Champions Cup. Lakes have a good chance to play the ball across. Can we get the ball clear? Oh, what are they doing? They've given the ball straight away here. And we've got the ball with Jason Vargas. And we got a chance to break with Lotin. Lotin back inside to Vargas. Vargas can see the ball over the top to Hugo. Can Hugo get onto the end of that without the defender coming? He does very well. Cuts back inside Hugo. Then fake shots past his man. Lovely piece of play from Hugo. He puts a good one in the box. Can we win that one in the air? We can. And we've scored our 3rd. Lotin this time with a goal. And we are playing some inspired football. And guys, this is worrying because we're playing with our second team and we are completely dominating. What about that? Oh, it got a deflection. I thought Lotin put it straight into the top corner, but it would have gone in anyway. But it got deflected straight into the top hand corner, and Lotin's been given the goal. We're 3-0 up. So a ball to Tito Cifuentes. Cifuentes tries to get the ball through, but he can't quite squeeze it through. But a good chance here if we can charge down their goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper nearly plays the defender into trouble, but his defender does very well to play out of that. So Stevans to Amana. Amana out wide to our left back. Our left back's even enjoying the play now as Amana tries to get on the ball. And Amana hasn't had the best of games, to be honest. We would have thought it would have been better, but we are playing very well in this. And we're going to try and catch up to try and make some substitutions if we can, to try and give some other players some game time. We're just going to boot that one out of play and make some substitutions. So we win the ball back with Jason Vargas. Vargas with the ball through to Joel Asoro. Asoro waiting for the overlapping run of Hugo. Hugo, we do play the ball to. He tries the pull, but it comes back to our left back. Our left back lets fly from range, and that's a good block. And it looks like the referee's going to blow the full-time whistle, isn't he? Because we're in the 90th minute. Referee, come on. We're in the 90th minute. Blow the whistle. Are you going to blow it yet? No. Yes. There we go, he blows it now, and we end up winning the game by 3 goals, and they were a fantastic result for us there, which pretty much put us into the next round, which that next round is the group stages of the Champions League. Get in. So it's now time for the second game of this episode, as we will be taking on Manchester United at Fratton Park. This is going to be the big test. They won the title last season, and I don't know how we are going to come out on top of this one, but we have got a much improved squad from last season, so I do believe we will put up a hell of a fight to do so. So Mbai Niang trying to play the ball out wide, but we decide to come backwards to Claire Menezes. Menezes out wide to Emre Moore. Emre Moore around the corner to Yannick Carrasco. And he strikes it first time, but he gets too much power on it and blazes it over the bar. David De Gea is giving the ball straight to Mbai Niang. And De Gea, what is he doing? Mbai Niang has been gifting the first goal of the season. And just his second game playing, he has scored. David De Gea is not going to want to see that again. He's giving the ball straight to Mbai Niang. And Mbai Niang is not going to have an easier finish than that all season. We're 1-0 up already. Now they've given the ball away. They've given it away. We got another good chance to play the ball through to Mbai Niang. He can't quite do so, but you play the ball to Mbolo. Mbolo's going to try and take it around his man, which he does do. Mbolo to go for the shot, and he can't quite get it in. But Mbai Niang is down injured, and that's bad news for us. So who do we bring on? Let's actually bring on Lookman, because we're 1-0 up, and we need a little bit of pace as well. But bad news, we've got hope that that injury to Mbai Niang is not serious. So the ball through to Lookman, who's just come on the pitch. Can Lookman create something? We're going to go one way, then the other. We play the ball to Emre Moore. Emre Moore with a fake shot past his man. He plays the ball out wide to Yannick Carrasco. Carrasco using his pace. Can he get past his man? He can't do, but he wins ourselves a corner. Well done, Yannick Carrasco, as we're going to try and whip the ball in with pace at the near post. It's a good ball. It comes to Mbai Niang. Is that Mbai Niang? It's not going to be Niang. We play the ball back to Chloe Menezes. Menezes blazes that one into the stands. We tried the acrobatics, and for some reason it just... What? It got deflection apparently. Well, I don't think it got deflection. I just thought it was an awful attempt. But it comes to Lookman. Lookman's hit the post from range, but it comes back to Chloe Menezes. Menezes strikes it, and his shot goes over the bar as well. But we nearly scored a fantastic goal with Lookman's header there. So Emre Moore with the ball through to Sefian Boufal. What about that for a scoop turn as he offloads the ball to Emre Moore. Emre Moore strikes it from range, and that's a good save from David De Gea. So we are playing fantastically well in this game. And as you see there, we have 60% possession. We're just dominating. United have a good chance. Jesse Lingard, the number 14, does well. Down the right-hand side, he plays the ball to the far post. Callum Wilson does well to keep that one in. James Wilson, sorry, does well to keep that one in play. Marcos Rocco now doing the OP shielding. Can we get this ball somehow? Memphis Depay, a player that you guys actually wanted me to sign, which we might try and sign, but he is a very expensive player. But Varela is now on the ball. We just cannot get it off them. They go for goal, and oh my God, so frustrating. The bloody guy's just come on the pitch. He's going to go over and hug Mourinho now, because Mourinho has only just put him on the pitch. Oh no, it's Gonalons. My mistake. I thought it was Wilson that just come on the pitch, but that OP in FIFA is so bloody frustrating. It's so OP. You cannot get the ball off anyone when it happens. Have a Javier Manquillo with the ball through to Adamola Lookman. We're waiting for the overlapping run, but we find Yannick Carrasco. Yannick Carrasco, can he create a chance for himself? He plays the ball through to Emre Moore. Emre Moore through to Adamola Lookman. Lookman goes for goal. Fantastic save from David De Gea.
But then they had a good chance and they made us pay for it. In the 80th minute, they scored the goal, or the 73rd minute, sorry, scored the goal to put us, or to put them 2-1 up. It was a lovely ball across, and there was a lovely finish as well from their striker, and very unfortunate. But in the 90th minute, we had one last chance, and Bolo played the ball back to Tito Cifuentes, and Tito saved the day. He managed to put the ball into the far corner of the net, and the scoreline finished at Portsmouth 2, Manchester United 2. It was a fantastic goal from Tito Cifuentes, and in the 90th minute, pretty much the last kick of the game, we had the faith in the guy, we had the shot, and what a strike it was as well, into the bottom corner. Man of the match, we did in fact go ahead and give to Bril Mbola, as he did play very well throughout that game, and he did deserve it. But then jumping into the transfers, Jason Vargas, we got a transfer from him for West Ham. We wanted 27 million, and let's see what they said. Middlesbrough said they still wanted 19.5 million for Connor Chaplin, and that is a lot of money. So we were trying to offload João Lassoro, so we offered 10 million plus João Lassoro to see if they would accept that one. And then Newcastle actually accepted the bid of for Igor Cardoso. Jason Vargas plus some money for Igor Cardoso. So it looked like Jason was going to be leaving the club and Igor was going to be coming in. So having a look now at some more emails, Real Madrid actually accepted one for a random centre-back, Jesus Vallejo. We offered 8 million for him. He's currently valued at 14. We offered 8 and they went ahead and accepted it. So we decided to offer him a contract, or we were thinking about it, but then we didn't actually have enough money. But we were thinking about offering him a contract and we were thinking, yes, it should be. So we decided to offer him one in the end and actually adjust our budget, and he did look like a very decent signing for us if we could pull it off. But further down the line, as you saw there, Newcastle, of course, accepted it, but we had some bad news. Mbaye Niang had suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury and was going to be out of action for 7 months. That's right, guys, 7 months. He was going to be out of action for ages. But then we decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and put in some bids. We wanted to go Sanabria, so we offered 35 million plus Mbaye Niang for Sanabria. Then we offered 15 million plus Niang for Gabriel, and then we offered a straight 30 million bid for Antonio Pedreña. But I bet you guys are thinking, why has this suddenly changed? Well, guys, the file or the audio file corrupted for the rest of this episode and the next 3. So the next 3 episodes are pretty much post commentary. So sorry about that, guys, but hopefully we can get back to the live commentaries as soon as possible. But the problem is that the file just corrupt. But as I said, we offered a £30 million bid for Alderberto Pedreña. Is actually a player we wanted to bring in for ages. The 84 rated 23-year-old striker, as he does look very promising. And then having a look at some more bids come back here. Watford accepted a straight 30 million bid for Peñaranda, which we could accept. But then Inter Milan accepted a 15 million bid plus Mbaye Niang for Gabriel Barbosa. And then Manchester City also accepted it for, who did they accept it for? For Antonio Sanabria. But then, guys, Igor Cardoso says that he would never rejoin the club due to the history between us. So we decided to go ahead and offer him a lot more money to see if that would lean him in and try and convince him to come back to Fratton Park. But guys, I'm sorry, it just was not to be. Igor Cardoso just would not come back to us. It's very heartbreaking because I thought we were going to bring him back and I was prepared to pay the money plus Jason Vargas, but it just was not going to be. We then offered contracts to both Sanabria, Peñaranda and Gabriel Barbosa, but Peñaranda, we did offer him one off screen, but we didn't actually decide to show it because in the end, that will be the player that we will not sign. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.